This thing is rolling. Just know it's part three. Take three, really. I'm just trying to get through this show without being too agitated with all of the background noise and static. I see a lot of people doing this at like the regular levels with a couple of hundred viewers here and there. And, nowhere near the highest levels and the peaks of this with, the guys that, average 2,500 views or more, throughout the weeks when it comes to this. I'm talking about the regulars, We all have a common love, a mutual respect for this. So, yeah, you got a part of me with all of this background noise and static, and I'm just glad to be able to kick it about it, regardless of whoever's listening in the moments. So with that, let's go ahead and look at how Smackdown went again for a third time. With hopefully zero interruptions. Now, 25 years in doing anything is it garners merit. For it to be celebrated the way it was for Edge on SmackDown, I thought was very heartfelt and done with, true class. Like it wasn't nothing. It didn't take over the show. It was definitely moments and elements to, Edge's celebration of 25 years in, but it had its spots, and that was all it needed to have. So I appreciated it. I thought it was a really cool part of the show, and they built toward it. It covered a lot of bases as far as not having much of a bloodline storyline dominating the show. So I thought it was okay. So shouts to Edge. Theory and LA Knight, man, the shows, I don't really like to call out the night and day elements when it comes to this, though they do become glaringly obvious sometimes. Um, I'm not going to speak to who or what the show was more catered toward this time around. I'm just going to speak to a lot of the ways the show flowed through an hour and a half of what I got to see on Hulu. I'm pretty sure that was the full show. Maybe things were missing here and there. Who knows? I got to see everything I seen on the list here on .com. So with that, opening segment with United States Championship stuff. Right now, the way the championship is being highlighted, it's making me want to find out who's going to get the championship next. Of course, we are happy to see Ray as champion, but at the same time, we all see that Ray is a transitional champion, and whoever gets it next is definitely going to be able to take it to that next level. So Santos is an injured, Ray's out there, and they having their promo segment. Everything was great, and when we move into this match with Theory and LA Knight, it's like, whoa, now LA Knight is in the mix. That's a good thing. That's actually a great thing. With all the people saying LA Knight, yeah, because and then for him to lose to Theory, and now we got a whole bunch of things. LA Knight and his story has just began. Like now he's on a journey. They're not rushing it. It seems like they're gonna take their time, and I can't wait because we really do have a superstar in this guy, like a mega star, really. Like he's next, and it doesn't have to be just one person that's next, but he's definitely one of them right now. And I'll be saying this in 5 months. I'll be saying it in a year. We'll all be saying it in five. But y'all know the rest of it. Now, Theory getting the little rematch or whatever, going in for it, number one contendership. All of it made sense. All of it was something that kept me interested the entire time, and I thought that this was a perfect way to start the show. The coexisting match with Asuka and excuse me. So what am I looking at? Bianca Belair and Charlotte. That's a mistake on .com's half. They said Asuka and Charlotte beat Bayley and Io Scott. That's not how that played out. Bianca was out there. I think this is more stuff that Bianca should be complaining about. Like nobody, and it could be a .com plug. You never know, but it's like nobody's really putting a lot of respect on Bianca's name right now. But we're gonna see how it's all playing. Technically, she can't complain no more about what's going on as far as like she had the championship, Money in the Bank happened. So now what? But It was a solid match. You know, it wasn't anything to go crazy over, but Bianca Belair and Charlotte being able to coexist and show that they can work as a team fairly well. You know, things like that. This is what it's the main. Excuse me. The main story of the match was, and I was not sleepy at all during that match. It was like, well, let's just get to how we're gonna get to the good parts. Shouts to everybody that was in the match. We all love Bailey, obviously. So, you know, look at her babies flourish. And then Charlotte and Bianca, you know, it's like obvious, like these are the goods at this point. So, you know, it was good. I wasn't mad at it. What else do we have? Sue Profits, OC. Nobody lost that match. It was a good match between, you know, two good teams. Bobby Lashley coming out. Look, man, there's always time for two more. There's always space for two more. I recommend Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. But, you know, this is only because we've seen him do it on TV. If it does happen in some time, like, man, I think we'd be really, really off the sun. It was just dope to see Bobby Lashley, you know what I mean, out there looking like a boss, really putting it together now. They take me back to Monday with New Day. Probably one of the lines of the week said, the Street Profits think they Cedric and Shelton. Now, where those guys at and what's happening with that? Why did they even shut that down? But we could fall into this, but that's too much storyline. It's different brands. Nothing makes sense anyway when it comes to it, so we're not doing that. It was okay stuff as far as the match went. OC, I mean, I didn't think they lost at all, but right now the tag division is still in development, especially with an undisputed tag team championship thing happening. So I'm not even really going crazy over it. However, the results was in that match. Sue Profits dope. OC with Michin dope. AJ still dope. I don't see nothing that's no differently. And then we got the main event with Edge and Sheamus. Outside of the backstage segment with Kayla Braxton, oh my God, and Paulie, you know, they got solid chemistry. They always have. So, you know, there goes that. Like, you know, it's gonna be funny. It goes back to talking Smack days for me. You know what I mean? I was definitely, you know, I was there to see what's going on. Now Jimmy's gonna be there next week. I don't even know what to make of what the Bloodline storyline is supposed to be right now. With who's supposed to be there, what week, and who could be trusted with the ball. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but for right now, if they pushing Jimmy, then we gonna see what Jimmy got, and I'm pretty sure Jimmy's obviously gonna handle himself. So that was Smackdown, man. Ran by. I could have did this shit in 4 minutes. Oh, that's because how fast the show went by and everything was still interesting, but it wasn't too many surprise moments, wasn't too many chances taken. I'm not gonna call it the safest show. I'm gonna just call it a show of fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Like a demonstration of that. Like, you still know what to do behind the wheel, and I see what's going on with elements of the backstage production. And you know, as far as comparing all of the shows this week, I think all the shows are still gathering forms of their new identity in this era that we're all living in, whichever one this is post-pandemic. So with that, yeah, I have no idea when Raw is. And then NXT. If we do them both at the same time, I guess I'll catch y'all around maybe Wednesday nightish. We'll see how, you know, everything lines itself up this week. But yeah, other than that, definitely subscribe. I'll holler at you next time. Appreciate you listening.